All right, Mr. Morrow.
Hi, Mr. Palicki.
Just got off of TurtleTrek here. I want to talk about some of the technology here. Tell me, why did you decide to go 3D in a dome?
Well, we chose 3D in a dome to allow the guests to be fully immersed in the turtle's journey. Our guests want to be underwater. They want to experience things they can't do on their own. Most of our guests can't scuba dive or have the chance to do that. So this experience really replicates the experience of being underwater with the animals in full 3D all around you.
It was very cool. It was the action was all around. What projectors do you have in there?
There's two types. There's some crystal projectors are doing the heavy lifting, the big work, and then we have NECs hidden underneath this floor, doing some of the lower work around the bottom.
And the screen is from
Spitz. It's a Spitz screen.
Any other technology in there that we need to know about?
The 3D audio is really nice. What we did is we recorded. There's an array of speakers suspended behind the screen themselves. And when we recorded the score, we recorded it in London. The soundtrack was done in London with a big symphony. We actually recorded each individual instrument on its own track, and that way we can move each individual instrument around the theater. So when you listen close, you can kind of hear instruments and sound effects moving around the theater. We can actually move them into 3D space by a little bit of sound this way, a little bit of sound this way puts the sound in the middle of the theater or this quadrant of the theater. So it follows the 3D content precisely.
I heard that you're able to update the film. Is that true?
Yes.
And
yep.
do you have plans?
We update every night.
Really?
We're still working through punching out and you know, no one's been in this space before, or experienced this before. So we've learned a lot through our testing and it's too far forward, it's too far back. It needs to be in the space longer. They're moving. So we've been editing and changing to enhance the guest experience as we learn how guests react to the space because they've never seen it before either.
Did you do the media production or?
We hired a firm. Hawkins Treehouse is the production firm that did the media production for us.
What about the glasses? Why do they got that like blue blocker kind of curve around thing?
Vintage cool. You know, they're all chic. Well, it's because the 3D dome, a lot of the content is in your peripheral vision because the 3D keeps going around you. And if we didn't have the 3D lens continue around to the side of your peripheral vision, that would become blurry and it would have jumped. So doing it this way allows the content to always, wherever you look, you can always see the content. That's why they're big and they're blue blockers. Is that really the word you're using? Yeah. But yeah, that's why they're that way.
Yeah. It's better than cataract glasses.
Better than that, that's true.
Any little Easter eggs in there that you want to reveal?
Not yet.
No?
There's some hiding. I'll give you one.
Okay.
As soon as we climb out of the nest and we hatch and we crawl the surface and we're on the beach, there's all this frantic turtle stuff happening. Look inside the windows of the houses that are distracting us. There could be a party going on. And look up top. There may be a plane flying overhead.
Very cool. Excellent. One other question then. This space was a previous space. What were some of the challenges of working in a retrofit environment?
Well, I enjoy, one of my favorite things to do on projects, building new ones are great, but retrofitting and repurposing is really a great challenge and a lot of fun as well. So here we had this habitat which was all manatees at one point, and then we had a big facility as well. So we removed everything inside and built the dome inside the big show building that we had. There were restrictions on how big we could make it by the size of the building, and we didn't want to tear this building down or modify it because that would have created waste and landfill mass, which we wanted to avoid in an attraction that was based on environmentalism, conservation, and inspiration to make a change. So we made our limitations, the footprint of the building, which caused some complications with ocular distances and convergence issues, but we solved them by projector placement, etc.
I thought the blending was great.
Good. It's complicated. That's the hard part.
Yeah. So excellent. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Morrow.
Thanks, bye.
Bye.